Hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one. Can't wait to get this open. This was delivered yesterday and let's get it open, man. I can't wait to see what this is like. Never ever seen it in the flesh. Never even seen a review of this. I've been holding back. I want to see it with my own eyes. And the thing is that when I went to Star Wars Celebration, this was sort of shown there, but I left the event. So I only saw photographs of it and I can't wait to see what the finish is like of the final product. So this is the Mandalorian N-1 Starfighter from the Mandalorian season. Oh, hang on a minute. No, it's from the Book of Boba Fett. Well, it debuted then. And then it was seen, yes, in Mando season 3. Let's go handheld, ladies and gentlemen, and have a closer look at this beautiful packaging. Look at it, man. Love it. I've been waiting to do this video because I want to shoot it in natural light. It arrived about 5:30 this yesterday, and so I've been holding back till today. This is Saturday because I want to film it in natural light, and it would have been getting dark around about 5:30 to 6 o'clock last night, so I want to wait for the daytime as we're getting close to the winter now. We're in the autumn. So there you go, Mandalorian, one figure included. Does he come with Grogu? Hang on, let's have a look. Ah, yes, he will be. There you go. And you get a stand as well, which is really good. This cost $139.99, is it? Round about the 140 mark. So just to give you an idea of the retail value of this, if you're watching this in the future, you're trying to get one secondhand on eBay or something, and the back is much of the same. Let's have a look at this first. Aha, look at that. Swappable R5 head can be put in there. Don't think he's included. You will be able to include the R5 head. This isn't it, but the one that came or is coming in the vintage collection on the Mando card back, which is quite nice. The R5's getting a new lease of life. And then what is that he's holding there? Oh, I guess these are parts of the vehicle. Now, one thing that concerns me about this, and this is why I can't wait to see it, is that the body looked like a grey plastic, and then the front, just like its predecessor. Let me go and show you the predecessor. This is the predecessor, and this is the second iteration of the N-1 Starfighter from 2012, the movie line. Look at that. That's what I want the whole ship to look like. Look at the shine on that. Almost like Beskar. And then the body of this one here looked like it was a grey plastic. You know, that kind of grey marbly plastic? Obviously, that's a yellow plastic. But I was kind of hoping that Hasbro would have done the whole ship so it looked like the Mandalorian Black Series helmet they made, which looked like a bloody Beskar. It was well executed, that helmet. So we'll wait and see. But in that picture there, it looks like it's really all shiny. So only time will tell. What else more can I show you? Oh, on the other side there's a shot of him in the cockpit. And then that's what you can do with the spare parts. I remember Chris from Hasbro was talking about that, the fact that you can switch stuff around and get creative, a bit like what you can do with the Razor Crest there. There's loads of panels and stuff that slip off and everything. So let's just get the damn thing open, ladies and gentlemen. Ready for your first look? Something's inside there. Let's have a look. What have we got in here? Yeah, some very basic instructions, as they always do with this type of vehicle. Speaking of vehicles, it won't be long before the Ghost will be out. That will be an awesome thing to review and have in the collection. There you go, that's how you put the thing together, man. This is why I didn't do this review last night, because I knew that by the time I'd fitted it all together and filmed it and waffled, the sun would have been setting, man, and it would have been dark in here. So I've waited till this morning to do this. Right. Let's see what we've got, ladies and gentlemen. This is literally my first view of it. And we're going in now. But here we go. You're getting your first glimpse of it now. And this is why I like filming in natural light. Because you get a kind of a truer interpretation of what it's like and how much shine you can kind of get off it. When you film in electronic light, you kind of bleach out the subject matter, you know what I mean? But yeah, it has got that grey look, but I'm actually forgiving it. It's actually... well, maybe it's because of the shine we're getting from the window, but yeah, it has got maybe a little bit of a gloss on it, which makes it shine up a little bit. But really, I would have loved it if it would have looked all like that. If they'd sprayed it all like that, I don't know. Anyway, what have we got? Oh, going on here. Oh, there's the stand. Let's have a look at this. Let's just unpack it, huh? Right, Star Wars, The Mandalorian. That's great. So that kind of matches the stand that the Razor Crest comes on, which I currently am not using. I have tried it in that position, but I like all my vehicles parked. You know, like they're all in a hanger or something. That's just the way I'm doing it at the minute. And then here is more stuff for the stand. We've got other items here, which I'll unpack shortly. The tail, carded figure. Let's have a look at that, eh? Wow. Oh, I like the fact that, I like it. Yeah, man. You like the way you can see Grogu there. And then you've got Mando there. That's a nice picture of him. That's really good. And this figure here is where I am not 100%, but my first instinct is that this is the same figure pretty much more or less that you got with the Razor Crest over there. Don't know. He might have a different insignia. He might have something on him that makes him more specific to season 3. I don't know. You'll have to let me know that. But he's definitely got soft goods. His accessories. He's got the Darksaber there, right? And he's got the spear, but by then he'd melted down the spear, hadn't he? He'd melted the spear down before he acquired this ship, so that's interesting that they've included it. But still, I won't say no to that accessory because actually, I don't own it. And damn it, Hasbro, you're making me want to open this now. Ain't that fun? That's probably why they've done it, isn't it? You clever lot, you. Anyway, that's a nice carded figure. Let's have a look on the back. I always forget to show you the back. And we are on 292 here. Let's dive in a bit deeper. Look at this. These are the parts here. Wow, you see those wings look good, man. They've got... Yeah, look at that finish there. They've got a bit of that. That you get on the front nose. See that bit there? You're getting that there. And then there's the kind of grayer, marble type plastic. Oh, that just comes out there. It's a brilliant ship. A really, really good idea. Dave Filoni, most likely. I'd say. I don't know. But I like the way they bounce off each other. Favreau and Filoni. If you see them on the backstage videos and stuff, look at that, man. It looks good, doesn't it? I haven't even put it together and I'm having fun just showing you what you're getting, man, if you haven't got this yet. Nicely compartmentalized. I'm going to start taking it apart, so I'm going to mount the camera and get working. Let's do it. And then, if I'm not mistaken, if they're using the same mold or parts of it from the N-1 in 2012, this should open and come up. Yeah, it does. And then inside, it's looking decidedly plain there. And that's because I've got no issue with that, but I've seen vehicles where in sections that you're not supposed to see unless you open them, they've had weathering in them. Like my best example of that is the skiff, the Jabba skiff. That was amazing, the detail they put on that. You wouldn't have seen it unless you opened the compartments, if that makes sense. So it's just attention to detail that. Now what have we got left? Just these here. Let's get them out. So just before I put it all together, I'm going to open this stuff. Everything's out of the compartments now. And aha, just as I suspected. That's nicely done. The burn marks there, look at that. That's got that metallic look. These are the tails of the wings. And then what else? Oh yes, the dome. Wow. Nice. And then we've got that. What is that? Ah, yes, I think I know what it is. There's another stand you can make, I understand. Other than this one, which is a flight pose stand. This is more of a parked stand, which is good because the N-1 from 2012 was a nightmare. It had a bit of landing gear, but it was not low enough. It was terrible. So I always have to put stuff underneath my one for it to, well, now I've got it on the wall, as you saw. Boom, up there. But, you know, parked, it's crap. So that will be that. What have we got here then? What is this? What are these? Aha. They look interesting. What is all that? Well, there will be some instructions. I'll be able to look at that. Oh, hang on a minute. No, maybe that, I know what it is. It'll be, that's for Grogu. This is for the inside of the passenger cockpit area, whatever you want to call it, the passenger cargo area. That'll be for Grogu to stand on, because I remember seeing a picture of a peg hole on the instructions when I showed you them before, and that will be for R5's head. Nice. And here we have something else. Ah. And there's Grogu. I love it. And he's holding the ball. That's great. I guess you can't take that out of his hand. Good. It's a good job you can't, because you would just lose it. Look at him. He's great, isn't he? I love Grogu, man. Love it. And then there's this. And that's the accessory. That's the Jawas gave him that. One thing's for sure, we're all going to be a lot thinner. That's in the garbage, trash compactor, whatever you call it, from the Death Star. There's one of these. Such a great Easter egg that they included that. Very conscious of the original fans they are, Filoni and Favreau. Well done, fellas. I think I just need to put this thing together, so bear with me. All right, that's in place. Good. And then the only other thing is this, which is really disappointing, that because that's the most plasticiest, that's the most plastic looking thing of everything. And that's the extra clip you can put on. It goes on like that. You can put it on left or right. No, it's all right, I suppose. That saves it. A bit more shiny there, and that as well. So yeah, you can put that either on left and right. Switch it round. That I'm going to keep safe, because that's going to be for R5 if I need it. And finally, let's try it on the stands. I'm done, by the way. Has it got any landing gear? No, there is no landing gear. Not like the predecessor N-1, but it doesn't matter, because you've got two choice of stands. And even if you have it like that, it sort of sits nicer than the other N-1 ever did. Because, let's have a look at this. It's got these two things on the base, and if you saw how I did it, I sped up the footage, but two of the pieces of plastic that I unpacked sit or fixed onto the base of the engines there. That gives it stability. I suppose they're supposed to be guns or something. It's obviously Pelimoto souped it up, didn't she? Pimped it out, made it faster, whatever she did. And that's a good looking ship though, isn't it, man? Let's get it on a stand. This is the part stand. And oh yeah, look at that, man. And that's probably how I'm going to display it. I don't know. Over there with the Razor Crest. Look at it, man. That's great. Let's get some shots of it. Wow, nice. There you have it. Everything's all fixed in now. There's no Mando in the cockpit yet, but you know, I'll deal with that later. Awesome. Nice engine. Guns on the front there. Brilliant. Really nice. I'd love him to get another Razor Crest in the fullness of time and have this sort of like hanging off the base of it or something like that. Because to do his work, the Razor Crest was a brilliant ship, you know? Keep all his stuff, you can live in it. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. Do you see that? That's brilliant. Look at that. That's like light shining through that, and it gives it a blue glow effect, just like the N-1 used to. I'm sure it had a blue glowing engine, am I right? But anyway, that just sort of works as a nice optical effect. I'm sure they had something blue on them. It was the engines, wasn't it? A bluey white, like a lightsaber-y, a blue lightsaber type glow. That's nice, that finish there on there. I'm liking it, man. It's better than I thought it was going to be. There is obviously that issue of the marble grey plastic, but it's less of an issue than I realised. And that's because, not wanting to sound like I'm patting myself on the back, but I'm filming this in natural light, and you're going to get a shine off this. Look at that sheen that you won't get in a video. Like, we've seen this at events and things like that, Hasbro Pulse's booth and things like that, and there's lots of lights that will kind of bleach out the ship and expose it. Sometimes that works as a disadvantage. Like, for example, when Hasbro first released images of that Falcon there, you couldn't see the weathering on it because it was just so bright. It sort of lit it up like a Christmas tree, and it hid a lot of the subtle features that you'll get when you film it and see it with a little bit of side sunlight. You know what I mean? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that shot, man. Loving it. Brilliant. I think I'll make this the focus of a spotlight special before you know it. Here's some more shots. There's Grogu there. Brilliant. I'm really enjoying this shit, man. It is awesome, and I've only just begun. I've only got it in the park position, but I'm liking that, man. That is a great product. Thank you, hasbro. And there's that blue light there coming through. Looking good, man. Love the shine coming off the dome as well. There's little baby Grogu coming through there. And yeah, man. Oh yeah. Nice. Very good. I'm going to mount the camera one last time, and I'm going to put it on the other stand, which is this. Let's give you a close-up look at that. That's a nice finish, that, isn't it? Good that they included that. Yeah. I think that's as far as it will go in, but look at that. That's quite nice, isn't it, though? All right, isn't it? Not bad. It depends on how you want to display it. This would look very nice next to the Razor Crest, obviously. If you've got it on a shelf, for example, one in flight, both in flight pose like that, it will look awesome with the Mandalorian logo underneath. Let's look at the pivot you can get on there. Look at that. That's great, isn't it? Nice. Really good. Try it from a lower angle there. Great. Just to show it to you from a few different angles there. So you can get quite a good pivot there. And let's see how far it'll pivot the other way. Wow, a steep dive there. That's all I'm going to show you, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I can. Before I finish, it'll be quite rude not to show you what it's like. Let's open that there. No stickers come with this, but I don't think it needs it really. I hated stickers anyway, they were such a nightmare, but the cockpit could have done with a bit more weathering or finish. It's as blank and bland as the Razor Crest was. There were certain aspects of the Razor Crest they could have touched it up, especially for a HasLab exclusive project. But I can live with that. It's not the end of the world. The overall finish is brilliant of the vehicle. I'm going to show you now what it's like with this fella. And there he is. And it would be quite rude not to put a Mandalorian in there, so that we go and get Mando. Yeah, it wasn't the one that was carded, but it is a soft goods similar to the one that you got with it. Yeah, I think in there is where you can store stuff. I think that's what they're trying to tell you. Check it out. His weapons and his backpack and things like that. So you got a little bit of a storage section, like a DeLorean, ladies and gentlemen. There was enough space for a set of golf clubs in the back of one of them. John insisted for the swinging bachelor. Let's close it up. Boom, boom. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's all I can show you. There he is, he's in the cockpit. I'll go handheld for the end. Thank you for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, do let me know by remembering to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Give the video a like and a share if you wish. And there he is inside the cockpit there. Look at that. Wow, looks good, doesn't it? I think that I will be going with the this stand here. Looks pretty cool, man. It suits my setup here. Everything just sort of in stationary position, but pretty good, man. Like it. Really good ship. Not bad at all. A good canopy there. That's what you got with the phase 2 of the N-1 from the Boo. And it's nice that they've got that here as well. Brilliant. Makes me want to watch Mando season 3 again, but all in good time. I think I might watch 1 and 2 first, and then check that out again. Like it. Nice finish, man. Like it. Really good. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one.